Good evening, boys and girls. Welcome back to another story time with Mr. Kempke. Hope you had a great day at school today. We got a lot going on tomorrow here at Foster Park. We've got Pink Out Day, we've got our PBIS celebration, and we have the Kona Icy truck and the canteen. So we have a whole lot going on Friday. But I hope that tonight that you can sit back, relax, and enjoy a wonderful story here at night. The name of our book this evening is Clark the Shark. Clark the Shark. Sit back and enjoy this evening. In all the wide blue seas and all the wide blue world, the top school for fish was Theodore Roosterfish Elementary. And all the fish at Theodore Roosterfish, the biggest and the strongest was Clark the Shark. Clark loved school and he loved his teacher, Miss Inky Dink. He loved to play upsy downsy and spin a majig with his friends. Clark loved his life. School is awesome, shouted Clark the Shark. Less shouting, more reading, said Miss Inky Dink. Lunchtime is sweet, yelled Clark the Shark. Munch your own lunch, said his best friend, Joey Mackerel. Recess rocks, bellowed Clark the Shark. You're playing rough, Clark, cried the other kids. Yes, Clark loved his life with all his sharky heart, but he loved everything way too much. He was too loud. He was too wild. He was just too much shark for the other fish to handle. After a while, no one would play with Clark. No one ate lunch with him. No one sat with him in the circle at circle time. Even his best friend Joey Mackerel said, "Cool your jets, Clark. You're making me crazy." You ever met one of those really intense people that are just all into everything? Sounds like Clark the Shark. One day, Clark asked Miss Inky Dink, "What's wrong with everyone?" Miss Inky Dink patted his fin. "Clark, sometimes you play too hard. You munch too hard. And gosh, you even help too hard. But life is so exciting. There's a time and place for everything," said Miss Inky Dink. "And sometimes the rule is stay cool." At recess, Clark tried to stay cool, but he pushed a swing with too much zing. "Sorry," said Clark, "I forgot." "Yikes," cried Joey Mackerel. At lunch, Clark tried to stay cool, but everything smelled so good that he munched a bunch of lunches. "Sorry," said Clark, "I forgot." "We're starving," said his friends. In class, Clark tried to stay cool, but a good book got him all shook up. "Now, Clark and Miss Inky Dink, this isn't the time or the place. Tell me, what's the rule?" "Stay cool," said Clark. "Hey, that rhymes," he cried. Then Clark got a big idea in his sharky head. "Maybe if I make a rhyme, I'll remember every time," he thought. The next day, he put his plan to work. In class, when lessons got exciting, Clark wanted to bounce up out of his seat. Instead, he told himself, when teacher's talking, don't go walking. And what do you know? It worked. "Attaboy, Clark," said Miss Inky Dink. Clark smiled. Lessons are fun. At lunch, everything smelled so yummy. When Clark wanted to eat and never stop, he told himself, "One munch, your own lunch." And it worked again. "Way to go, Clark," said his friends. Clark grinned. Lunch is fun. At playtime, Clark told himself, "Easy does it, that's the way." Then my friends would let me play. And playtime was fun. Once more, Clark loved his life. But then a shadow fell across the playground, a ginormous shadow with tentacles galore. It's a new kid and he looks scary, cried Joey Mackerel. Swim for your lives! The squid squashed the slide and it snapped off the swings. Oops, my bad, said the new kid. Wait, said Clark. He just wants to play. Let's find a way. And he swam at the new kid with all his might. Clark played harder than he ever had before. Upsy downsy, spin him a jig. Why, he even made up a new game. Tail Wumpa Lumpus. Wow, that was fun, said the new kid breathlessly, and he settled down. If you want to come to school, you've got to stay cool, said Clark. That's right, Clark, said Miss Inky Dink, and thanks for taking care of our new classmate, said Sid the Squid. Hooray for Clark the Shark. Everyone cheered. That night, Clark's mother asked, what did you learn at school, dear? There's a time and place for everything, Clark said. Sometimes you stay cool. But sometimes a shark's got to do what a shark's got to do. Such a wonderful, wonderful book this evening. And I love the message in it. I love the charisma and I love the passion that Clark the Shark had for school and for everything in school. He was super excited about everything, but he also learned that there is a time and a place for every behavior. We hope that you all have a wonderful night, and I love you very, very much.